got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
Points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And no surprise, that's a booking. That is some save from Khan. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's gone for a throw-in. Albert Ferrer. Rodri. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Mbappe. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. And it's O'Shea. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
O'Shea actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Schneider goes short. Skims one in. Rodri. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no... Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Vinicius Junior.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Now a Droll.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fernandez. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Argentina really could have done without this.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 14, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Goal! Barcelona! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Bellingham.
There will be 5
Now it's
minutes
Hazard.
added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Great ball, and he's in here. And that has been clubbed away. He's looking wide. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's having a hit! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.